was a day on YouTube when I went into the video. I watched all the Peanut specials you didn't know existed by Big Beak Entertainment, in which he reviews, well, all the Peanut specials you didn't know existed. Days after I discovered the video, he makes another video. The Peanuts Holiday Special tier list Charlie Brown. After the premiere ended, I had a thought in my mind. Will he review the Peanuts movie? So I commented, oh, that was pretty good. You think you're ever gonna review the Peanuts movie? And the dude actually responded, no, I have too much respect for it. Oh, I see. He's chicken. He doesn't have the guts to do it. But I do. Alright then, I will take on the challenge. And guess what? He hearted the comment. So here I am now, reviewing the Peanuts movie because someone else wouldn't. Peanuts is a popular comic strip created by Charles M. Schultz. The strip features a cast of characters including Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and Lucy, who are all named after Schultz family members and friends. The strip was first published in 1950 and ran until 2000, making it one of the longest running comic strips in history. It has been widely syndicated and translated into numerous languages, and its characters have been in a variety of media, including television specials, movies, and merchandise. Peanuts is known for the simple, humorous style and its portrayals of the joy and challenges of everyday life. That was written by an AI. I had no idea that Charlie, Snoopy, and Lucy were named after Schultz's family and friends. I did not. Alright, so, cool transition. So, Blue Sky, right? Once you made Ice Age and very little else. Oh, wait, they also made this.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely? Lucky there's a Family Guy, and he's coming up next.
In 2015, they made the Peanuts movie. Easily, well, to me anyways, and to everyone else to be honest, it's their best work. Mainly because it looks like they actually cared about this movie. A love letter to the Peanuts franchise. This movie made $246 million at the box office because it's good, and that's why only good movies succeed at the box office. Okay, so like insert like a really bad movie that like made money at the office. I don't know how else to do this intro, so I'm just gonna go straight into it. It's such a Schroeder, absolutely shredding it on the piano. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's the song! That's the freaking dude, that's the song! That's the song, dude. Yeah, I like the use of skating here. You know, the song used when there are you know where they're skating. You know, I really like it. Something about it's nostalgic to me. Personally, I actually kind of like it more than Linus and Lucy, because I really love how when the Peanuts movie logo appears, it actually gets like a Disney-like remix, I guess you can call it. Which I went on longer. I have more to say about that in a bit. So then every alarm clock in the known universe alarms because it's a snow day, which means no school. But Charlie Brown apparently doesn't get the memo, so he just flies a kite and then immediately causes enough chaos to blow up the Pentagon.
And now, for my famous triple axel. Prepare to be amazed. A quadruple. Bravo.
And then Snoopy cues the music because if you got skating, we got to have Linus and Lucy. We just gotta, okay? And then, you know, Snoopy just kills the kids, I guess. I don't know. I'm already running out of jokes to say. Charlie Brown then plays football. What's baseball? Why did I put in football? Charlie Brown then plays baseball. Stupid me, why did I write football? Where Snoopy proceeds to freaking violate him, and then he finds sick pleasure in it, like the pervert that he is. Because I feel like I need to address something right now. This movie looks so freaking good. As you can see, it goes for CGI instead of the traditional 2D animation that Peanuts is in. Well, I mean, traditional 2D animation and also live action stage play performance. Now, I say this is a risky move, since most 2D characters are a big challenge to transfer over to 3D. For instance, I still don't think they masters 3D Simpsons. So, most would just say, just stick to 2D. And I would even say that too. But Peanuts decided, well, how about 2.5D? Ever everything looks like as if he just took the specials and just kind of plopped into 3D, turned on the good type of RTX, and then, well, bam, there we go. We have it here. And there's even some 2D elements, like, for example, like Woodstock's fly lines, I guess you can call them. And whenever you get, I think Woodstock's facial expression says in general are 2D, though I can't really say that for sure, though. Maybe it's just really good stylized 3D like the rest of this. So there's still 2D elements, it's just without 2D animation, which are perfect. But I will talk about the actual animation in a bit. Charlie Brown sees that somebody is gonna move across from his house. And if you look carefully, it actually says Melendez Moving Company, which is just the most neat. And then he knocks on the fence, everyone's gate goes up, and now we're at school. I freaking love how Snoopy tries to get into school and fails spectacularly. Hey guys, Snoopy vented. The teacher introduces the little red-haired girl, and Charlie Brown starts questioning. Bad. And like Charlie Brown gets supreme nervous. And then he and Pepper and Patty turn in their tests at the same time, and then write their names at the same time because they forgot because, you know, timed. This moment is important, by the way. Keep it in your head. Snoopy gets caught in the act, and okay, I'm just gonna say I love how the binder falls. It like slides off, thinking he's gonna hit the other kid, only for it not to happen, and instead he freaking dies.
No dogs!
Okay, so he finds a typewriter in the garbage can and brings it home, and then, you know,
Fatality.
and then writes a story about himself and the Red Baron.
Dark and stormy night.
This is basically the movie's B story, and well, let's be real, it's complete filler, but it is fun filler. Okay, just Snoopy is like in World War One, you know, as if World War II wasn't available. So he fights the Red Baron, and okay, this scene goes nowhere until Charlie Brown continues to simp for the little red-haired girl. And I freaking love Snoopy's antics in the scene. He just has like casually teleportation powers, and is even acknowledged by the characters. So as Charlie Brown is stalking the little red-haired girl, suddenly mentions love, and then Snoopy's like, alright then, I guess I'll make a friggin' love story. So he makes a love story about him and Fifi, who looks very different than the original thing. I guess Snoopy was just fantasizing a lot. So Snoopy just goes and tries to impress and fails, but you know, Fifi likes it because he's the main character and you're not. So anyways, Fifi then shows her expert crafting skills, which is apparently a valid way to get some game in this universe, which I wish it was like that in the real world. Because only engineers would be celebrating Valentine's Day. We just like just leave. And how is this Woodstock not dead? Charlie Brown Charlie Brown goes to Lucy for help, and like, why would you even do that? She hates your guts. Okay, this interaction is honestly friggin' hilarious. I will remember it for all time.
You're being ridiculous, Charlie Brown. Why, you have much to offer.
She has a pretty face, and pretty faces make me nervous.
Pretty face? Pretty face? I have a pretty face. How come my face doesn't make you nervous? How come you can talk to me, Charlie Brown?
Alright, so Lucy gives Charlie a book about being a winner because Charlie Brown is a loser. No, that's kind of his thing. So the first thing to do is a talent show. So Charlie Brown needs to prepare for it. And alright, I'm pretty sure this scene's a perfect time to talk about the animation. Because, yep, it's time to talk about the actual animating, the movements, the characters moving. It feels like 2D and 3D. Like look at this snowman. Like, and how it dances, and then Snoopy's feet appear at the bottom, and then like and then the middle, then at the top, and it feels so smooth. I really freaking love that. And the scarce 2D animation is just perfect. And this magic trick scene is immaculate. All the magic tricks, you know, Woodstock getting like somehow camouflaging perfectly. I guess it just had his eyes closed. And this part still freaking baffles me. Like, I know what's going on here, but at the same time, I don't. Since being in all 3D boxes at once and then appearing out, it just this is easily some of the best animation I've ever seen. And the animation still goes on, where Lucy's shadow is, you know, like a shadow until it turns into that, and then And then we realize, oh, Snoopy was making a shadow, and then we get some classic Snoopy development. All of the performances here are great. Even though we don't actually see them, you can see the practice room, I guess. I don't know what they're called. The part where Marcy just like eats Patty is funny. The freaking how dedicated Linus is to the mime act. So Sally goes on to do her act, and then you realize, oh wait, she's actually really freaking bad at this. So basically beats the cow that he tries to catch, and then Snoopy is the horse, and he is in deep pain, and that's what wins her the talent show. I guess. I mean, it's not really an awarded competition, so what really comes out of this, really? Like, what happened? It is the school dance. Yes, apparently the talent show and the dance are that close together. Don't ask. Peppermint Patty tells Charlie Brown to make cupcakes, because she's a horrific listener. Like, wait a second, I had to thought about something. What if Peppermint Patty ate a York Peppermint Patty with Patty? I feel like the space-time continuum would just collapse in on itself. Anyway, so Charlie sees that the little red-haired girl can dance, so Charlie himself tries to dance, and even Sally's like a bit like, oh my god, you doing this again? But Snoopy is the number one best friend, a homeboy in the streets of the Boondocks, so he teaches Charlie Brown how to dance. And then the best scene in the movie happens. You do come right at this section. So it was but forever in the world, so that's right, shit. And then the other scene of the movie happens. This part is copyrighted. This part is copyrighted. It's copyrighted. That's why I dubbed it. And now we got a dance montage where this song comes in. It's called "Better When I'm Dancing" by Megan Trainor. It's actually made for this movie. It's only played it's played 3 times, one of which is in the credits. And I don't know, I felt like playing it once in the actual movie and then the full song in the credits is the better idea, but I don't know, man. It's fine, I guess. It just doesn't fit Peanuts. Overall, it sounds like a discount Shakira. Like, literally anytime I think of this song, I only hear Waka Waka This Time for Africa in my head. Do not ask. It only kind of takes away a little bit from what's already a pretty good Peanuts experience. So, yeah. So with his dance skills and cupcakes in tow, of which Snoopy just eats his cupcakes, why are you not more upset at this, Charles? So anyways, the dance happens. This is an enormous callback to a Charlie Brown Christmas. Wait! Rewind!
And now, it's the gentleman's turn to see who will be joining our lovely...
That was Franklin talking on the PA, and he's also giving the trophy to the little red-haired girl. It makes no sense. It makes no sense! Wait, I got it. There are 2 Franklins, and one of them is hiding somewhere, and we don't know. We won't ever know. Fun fact, Snoopy's outfit here is Joe Cool, and it's actually something that has existed in the Peanuts mythos ever since May 27th, 1971. This movie is something else. Anyways, Charlie Brown gets on the dance floor, and he's doing just fine until he messes up, which isn't even his fault. Somebody just spills some juice like an a-hole. Give him a break. You know what time it is. More animation talk. Because, like some good McDonald's, this is great. I'm gonna talk about the backgrounds because they are gorgeous. They are chef's kiss. Okay, so, yep, that's literally the entire animation talk. Go have your day. Snoopy, once again, reunites with Fifi, and then Red Baron just kind of takes her like a Bowser, and she leaves her cart behind with Snoopy. Hey, Snoopy, it's just a writing, god. Yeah, dang. And there's a friggin' book report now, I guess. They need to do a book report, and they need a buddy. So Charles gets a card that says, "The Little Red-Haired Girl." I guess he just says it's the Little Red-Haired Girl, and then he fantasizes hard. Is her legal name the Little Red-Haired Girl? In the old specials it was Heather, so I don't know what this bull crap is. Speaking of bull and crap, if you take crap and completely change it, you get writing, and this movie's writing is immaculate. Most of the characters feel like their old selves, except for Marshy. For some reason, she's a bookworm. When in the other specials, she's too dumb to live. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but everyone else, it is lit. They're all written exactly how they were in their original stuff. And the comedy is also so good. We watched this 2 times in a row, one to watch and one to record, and both times I was rolling. I was freaking rolling. I was smiling. This movie is so good. The slapstick is amazing. The character interaction is amazing. I already saw some interactions, so you already know it's good. And a really good part that made me laugh a lot is coming up soon. So let's just keep going and yeah. The test results came in, and surprisingly, Charlie Brown gets the one and only perfect score. And now he's seen as the best mofo in the land, getting all the ladies. And then suddenly opens up a business, or they just go into his house? I mean, you gotta capitalize somehow, I guess. So anyways, the book report is on Monday, and also the little redhead girl is away. It's on Monday, I forgot to mention that. Anyways, Charlie Brown goes to the library to get the book in Leo's toy store because Pepper and Patty said that's what he needs to look for. Turns out Leo's toy store is actually a book named War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. Toy Story. What is that name? Which is actually from the specials, my goodness. So now he reads a lot, and god dang, I bet I got that much dedication. It took me a while to make this video because, well, I'm too lazy, man. I get sidetracked a lot by other things. So anyways, he reads and writes, and now it's time for the Charlie Brown celebration. He got a perfect score. It's nothing special. I was all, dang, suddenly over here with the shirt and the mug, the balloons and the hat and the pencil. This girl's gonna grow up to be an entrepreneur, for sure. Hell, she's doing it right now. She's selling lots. I respect the hustle. God dang. The celebration is revealed that the 100% scoring test is actually, Peppermint Patty. Remember this? Yeah, like I said, it was integral to the part. What?
Can a brother and sister get a divorce?
You know, I could have easily put in a really cheap Alabama joke. Although don't ask why my mic and voice is worse. I recorded this after it. So Charlie sits down and moans. But there is still hope. Linus reads the paper and likes it. Just make it the gold star. And this is Charlie Brown, so... And this makes Snoopy angry. Beyond angry. After all this time, the Red Baron is still after him. Snoopy is pissed!
Chapter 4. You Red Baron.
It just cursed you. It just cursed you, Red Baron. But it would have been better if it was, that. I am such a good content. Snoopy, well, he gets stuck on the Eiffel Tower. Nice. Then goes up to the Red Baron until falling down. Jeez, that's a friggin' movie poster for an R-rated Peanuts reboot. And then my favorite part of the movie starts. Oh, I thought you said earlier was the best part. No, see, I said best part, objectively. But this here is my favorite part of the movie. Opinionly. Hey, that's nice. Seriously though, this scene is so freaking funny to me. I know humor is objective, but like, it's so funny. The fact that Snoopy really just ran around the neighborhood for zero reason except for his fantasy is funny. He's so committed, so when the kids react accordingly, it makes for some of the biggest laughs I've had in this movie. In fact, I would even say,
dude, those animals are so fucking funny, they make me want to merge without looking. Yeah, Rumsfeld!
Yeah, that. Back to Charlie Brown. Back to Snoopy. He takes to the skies to rescue his fair maiden, or something. I don't know. I love this final battle. The animation is on point, and I love that the birds just throw stuff at him, and then the little one just freaking destroys the plane just to get him. When he did not need to. And I love how Woodstock's final blow is just unmaking the Red Parent ship. This is immaculate. Also, wait, she had 2 scarves? This time she had like 1. It looks like it. I thought it was just an animation error, but no. She had 2 scarves. Alright then. Alright then, fine. Alrighty, that's enough of that. Alright, it's the end of the year, and for pen pals, the little redhead girl picks Charlie Brown, and he wants to know why. So he goes after her. That sounds wrong. He looks for her. And after going through the carnival with Linus and Lucy blasting in your ears, which by the way is the third time the song has played, Charlie Brown finds the little red-haired girl. And then she tells him that I like you because you are cool and you're big. Alright, bye. So with the kids celebrating Charlie Brown because he pulled a chick, I can't say I've been here. Peanuts movie ends. Also, there are 3 post-credit scenes. I mean, I'll probably already been copyrighted out the butt just for like showing off this movie. My overall thoughts? Well, this movie is effing fantastic. The animation answering the question of what if 2D and 3D did unspeakable things to each other and made an absolutely beautiful child. And it's really fun. Really fun and funny writing. As well as some surprisingly good action moments. This movie gets a 9 out of 10 for me. I say 9 out of 10 because I do have a couple of problems. Like, I wish some of the other characters got more focus. Even Linus gets sidelined a lot here, which is kind of sad, man. And while it's fun filler, the Snoopy sections are still filler. You know, gotta take, gotta say that. And overall, I think the storyline gets stretched a little too thin. I mean, it's still great, but I mean, still, the storyline gets stretched a friggin' lot. Also, the soundtrack I have a bit of a problem with. Not that it's bad by any means, but I feel like it doesn't fit Peanuts, you know? Like the music swells at the end, it just, what? That's not Peanuts. I feel like if there were more, like, jazzy songs in the movie, too. Like, for Snoopy's flying sections, yeah, you can do the intense orchestra, such as, well, his stuff, you know? He's imagining it. He would imagine there being an epic soundtrack. But like for the regular stuff, I feel like just some really jazzy jazz was good. I mean, they had it right in the very first 30 seconds of the movie where Woodstock was flying about and then skating just like swells up into a bit of a mini remix that sounds way more like a Disney movie. If they did more of that, then well, this movie would have been borderline perfect. I mean, it is borderline perfect, but it's still tisk 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 big beak. I did it. You probably sat there like, nah, he ain't. Well, I did. Now you have to do something for me. Please subscribe. I really like the peanuts video you made. They're really funny, so yeah, if you could please subscribe to me and the viewer subscribe to him. I don't know. I don't know if Big Beak is watching, but please subscribe, Big Beak. So please give me your honest answer is if you thought that movie was good. Yeah. You know what? No, I need to vent real quick, all right? Just really real quick. What? I'm pretty sure this all falls under fair use, you know? Like originally, like I just published a video with just, self flipped. No, not even flipped. It just itself, it's good because Schaefer Ellis in his video, he was able to use a penis movie just fine, nothing happened to him. So it may have been copyrighted. I actually don't know the full story to his video, but yeah, everything's good, right? It's blocked worldwide. I get it. I put in some, I put in the 2 parts, or just like there is copyrighted music, so I get it. I mute those. I mute skating, and it's still freaking. It's still freaking blocked. So I go in there, and I was like, I'm gonna submit something. Then I realized I really don't want to do this. What if the cops come by my house because of this? That most likely wouldn't happen, but still. So I went in, and I went in and shrinked it down, flipped it, and I shrinked it down, flipped it, added a border, and I had to straight up edit a few jokes to be completely different. Like I had to edit some like visuals and stuff to be on a completely different side because they're meant for the original thing in mind. Now, I'm so mad. I know I'm mostly in the wrong for this. Just like I posted this video 3 times. This is gonna take no one credit screen. There's no subscribe screen. This is the subscribe screen like above the thing.